So we've done extensive testing on the most recent Clone Wars content for Galaxy of Heroes, did a lot of testing of Padme Amidala, and I did some testing with Count Dooku as well, and how his leadership is very interesting if you have the opportunity to spare Mother Talzin under the Count Dooku leadership. However, there's one character we haven't really talked about too much just yet, and that's Nute Gunray. Now, yes, I did one video with initial impressions showing how Nute Gunray, if you have the Zeta on Viceroy's Reach, he is a perfect replacement for Magna Guard in a General Grievous Separatist droid team, because for each Separatist applying a debuff, you're removing 5% max health, and in a Grievous Separatist droid team, lots of debuffs are being applied, so very good. It's probably going to be in my next 4 Zetas I intend to invest soon. However, what we haven't tested much yet is, and I haven't seen many videos about it, is this backroom subterfuge, this FaZe Clan looking logo we got here. And what I'm finding, the one thing cool about this lead, no Zetas required, and what I wanted to do in this video today is show you that you can create a second Separatist team that can actually take out some decent Grand Arena teams. And the reason why that's the case is because Extortion, my goodness, it is something very interesting, and especially with this leadership, Extortion spreads like wildfire, and Extortion has like several layers of horrible things it does to the enemy. First of all, if there's Extortion on the field, each thing of Extortion gives Separatist allies plus 15 speed and plus 15% potency, so Dooku's gonna have high potency and be even faster, spam stuns across the field, and 15% speed, it stacks up to 60% speed. So the Separatists, especially because Nute Gunray and Count Dooku are some of the faster characters in the game, they're gonna run circles around their enemies. Enemies who have Extortion, when he uses Dubious Dealings, he's gonna remove 20% max health. That's a big chunko right there. And if you want to get rid of Extortion, you're going to be giving profit to the Separatist enemies. They're going to get 10% critical chance and 10% critical damage. Then when you stack that with all the speed, they're going to be getting through the leadership. It gets very disgusting, and then Nute Gunray can call mass assists on people. Another element of Extortion is that if someone has Extortion and they take a turn, they automatically lose all the buffs. So one thing I love, we're going to show this Nute Gunray team up against the Kira team. Zalbar taunts, he has Extortion, but the Extortion pulls away the taunt. Another bad thing right there. And then here's another thing tied to the unique ability, which doesn't need the Zeta. If someone has Extortion, they lose minus 30% speed and offense. Extortion is kind of like unnecessary baggage on the enemy. It slows them down. It kind of fits how Extortion works in the real world, I suppose. So those are like several elements going on with Extortion. So what I want to show you today are several teams that don't have to use other Separatist characters, mainly General Grievous. He is the best Separatist team right now. So what I'm going to show you today are these teams right here. These first two teams are characters you're not using anywhere else. You might be using Dooku for something, but really, I think under Nute Gunray lead, you're going to get the most out of Dooku. And however, you're seeing here, we're pulling the B1 Battle Droid out. And I'll show this later on. If, let's say, you don't have a General Grievous team set up, which is a very advanced team, requires a lot of Zetas, you might hit the B1 Battle Droid. You don't need it at Gear 12, but I do recommend the Zeta. And he makes Nute Gunray into a next level team that before with these Geonosians, they can't help Nute Gunray get to that level. Let's just take this team. This is a team, a Separatist team that's okay, and it's really because Nute Gunray and Dooku are doing all the work, but because of all the bonuses, it gets pretty nasty, and eventually it feels like the Separatists are just steamrolling over the enemy. So we're going to run through some tests. Here's a Phoenix team right here. There's some other things we could beat Bounty Hunters with this this Separatist team right here. So let's go get some Terminator going with Master Makashi, and because Dooku and Nute Gunray are so fast, they should be outrunning a lot of their opponents, especially because Dooku uses Master Makashi, and the cool thing is we don't have to worry about counterattacks. Let's go. Let's get some Extortion on Kane. Let's get rid of their extra counter, their attacks on a turn and whatnot. We're just going to go hammer away at Kanan, and the cool thing is, if Kanan tries a taunt, Extortion's going to rip it off. Now, I'm going to probably go over this in a moment in a bit more depth, but how Extortion works, in case you're curious how the AI handles it, the developers talked about it on the forums a while ago, and they said that the priority for Extortion is that the enemy wants to use their special abilities first before they use Extortion. So Extortion's going to stay on the enemy for quite a while. And look at this, because we have a Nute Gunray lead, Extortion spreads like wildfire. We're not doing anything, and they already have 3 Extortions, which means we have already 45% speed and 45% protection, which should mean that Dooku's potency is through the roof right now. Here we go. You fool! There we go. Stun Ezra. He's not going to be doing much. Now we're going to call all of our Separatists to assist over on Kanan. Probably get a stun with Count Dooku, or got a couple of ability blocks right there. Let's go. Let's do another assist here. I mean, Geonosian Spy, as you're going to see, if you could spare B1, put it in place of Geonosian Spy, and man, the team gets so durable. I can't wait to show you how that works. We're gonna get rid of Kanan in a moment, hopefully right here. Oh, we got a little stun. Let's get a taunt over on Sun Fac. Come on, can we try to get rid of Kanan? Oh, let's do this. Let's get Extortion. Let's just do this. I mean, Extortion's gonna apply to the next weakest character here, so let's just do this. Let's just get some more Extortion applied. So our speed is so crazy high right now. Can we get rid of this Kanan dude? Let's do it. Let's do one more Master of Makashi here. Let's juice up Geonosian Soldier. I think he can get the job done. Boom! You fool! Kanan's in the ground, ladies and gentlemen. He is no more counterattacks, people. So now we can just kind of go around, and they haven't even had an attempt to get rid of all of the Extortion on the team. So we're just gonna pile drive through this team right now. Let's get rid of that Retribution. Oh, there we go. Now they're finally like, all right, let's get rid of this Extortion. And we should, I mean, the Phoenix, they're done. They're done, basically. Let's just get some more Extortion. Let's put it on Harrison, Dula. And, man, it's not looking good. Removing 20% max health. And, I mean, that's pretty much game, set, match. I could probably put this on auto now. This is a team that's using unreworked Geonosians, and I already can tell that in Territory Battles, Geonosians and Nute Gunray and Dooku are going to be so important. But in terms of other areas in the game, especially where the developers want us to be enjoying Grand Arena and Territories and Territory Battles more, you can compose things. You're making the most out of your roster. Nute Gunray is letting you use these Geonosians that had no use in PvP type of things, except the occasional territory war bonuses they get. So right there, didn't lose a single character, unreworked Geonosians, and that's probably only going to get better if they do rework the Geonosians by the time Territory Battles comes around. So before I show you the B1 Battle Droid team, I want to go and just show you this Geonosian Nute Gunray team one more time, because this is probably the team that people are this is the team that you're not breaking away from any other team right now. So assuming you have everything in the game and you don't want to break up the Grievous team, I'm just trying to show you this one more time before we get going. So let's get Extortion over on Zam Wessel over here to kind of get, actually, the Extortion on Bosk won't matter too much because he's going to taunt him because of his Zeta. Even though Nute Gunray is going to rip the buffs from having Extortion, the taunt's going to reapply because of Bosk's unique ability. So let's just try to get rid of Zam Wessel as fast as we can. I was hoping we would get Dooku to assist for a stun or an ability block or something, but that's fine. We'll just have to play around like this. Ooh, nice stun from Dooku, and because of Dooku's repost, we got under the protection of Boba Fett. All right, let's see. Can we get a couple stuns in the field? Ooh, stun on Bosk. Very rare to get with his high tenacity. Let's see. Can we get rid of the taunt? We still can't do anything else. We're kind of just waiting for Extortion to apply like wildfire. Now, if I'm going to go up against a Nute team with all this Extortion, I probably wouldn't let Extortion go like wildfire, like the AI is going to let happen. So there we go. They're going to apply all their debuffs. Oh, there we go. We lost our first Nute Gunray, but we have so much Extortion on the field. It's not even funny. Let's go put one more Extortion over on Boba Fett, but we'll just target Zam Wessel, because when you use Dubious Dealings, if someone already had Extortion to target enemy, it'll just go to the weakest enemy. So right now, our speed is high. 60% extra speed and potency. So our team is blazing fast, and keep in mind, everyone that's got Extortion on them, they have minus 30% speed, so they're going to be extremely slow. Can we get rid of it? There we go. We got rid of Zam Wessel. Very nice. Let's pop a taunt up, protect the rest of the team, and we'll try to take out. Let's take out Greedo next here. And Geonosian Spy, horrible character. I mean, he's okay. He can get a couple of good punches, but what I want to show you is that you can definitely make the team so much better if you can afford sparing B1 Battle Droid. Let's see if we can get a stun or something on Boss. That would make my day. Oh, a stun and a shock. Oh, beautiful. So no more healing over there. Can we get an assist? Nice, and I think we could probably get rid of Greedo. We're running circles around them, and then we lost our other Geonosian right there. So unfortunately, the Geonosians are still a bit weak, but still, they're making work happen. They're getting work done. Let's keep working over on this Boba Fett here. Let's do some Master Makashi. So right now we have plus 45 speed. Let's just go after Boba Fett here. There we go. There we go. Let's get another stun, shock, or something. Oh, man, we're just controlling Boss. We're putting him in his spot. Let's even call us a couple of assists over here. There we go. We're gonna I probably can put this on auto. I'm feeling pretty confident that this team is not gonna do too well. Let's do another Extortion round, and I think we're gonna have to put this on auto once we get rid of Boba Fett here, because this team, as you can tell, we're gonna put it on auto. We got the win now. This team it's okay. It's doing all right. Nute Gunray lead with unreworked Geonosians. It's this. If we could beat a boss team, if you can manhandle them, because our potency is crazy high, our speed is crazy high, their offense is crazy low, and their speed is crazy low, plus all the other little bonuses in between that I described earlier, you can take out this boss team without having to dip into other Separatist characters. This is the point I want to make first as we fast forward through this Vanguard battle right here. And after this, I'm going to show you B1 Battle Droid, because if you can afford the B1 Battle Droid, you don't have a Grievous team, highly recommend you check it out with B1 in the Nute Gunray team. Now, with the B1 Battle Droid, a couple of things. First of all, because of his stacks of Droid Battalion, he's going to be able to heal the Separatist team, keep them super durable. So having a healer for health and protection is going to make this team so much more durable and so much more annoying, keeping them around a lot longer. And also, Droid Battalion, which I do recommend the Zeta on the B1 Battle Droid for any Separatist team you're going to try to compose with him. For each stack of Droid Battalion, the B1 gets 2% offense, and all Separatist allies will get 0.5% tenacity and critical avoidance. So it's going to be hard to apply debuffs on this Nute Gunray team, hard to get critical hits, and you got all this healing capability. B1 Battle Droid attacks out of turn because of Roger, and the cool thing is, no General Grievous on this team to pull away stacks of Droid Battalion. So technically, the B1 Battle Droid stacks can get extremely high. They can get high and not be interfered. And luckily, Count Dooku could be faster than Yoda. Yoda's on that team is modded more for offense than speed. You can tell he's so close to wanting to take a turn, but he's modded more for speed, for offense right now. Dooku's modded for pure speed, and I think Dooku has a faster base speed than Yoda. Anyways, so here we go. We're going to get Extortion out the gate right here. Nice couple of counterattacks right there. We already got rid of the taunt over on General Kenobi, and because of Extortion on him, he's going to get his buffs ripped off of him. So that's why we want to try to get Extortion to spread so they keep losing all the buffs they're going to be getting throughout the battle. Let's see if we can try, we have to kind of get rid of Jolee first. Jolee's going to be the biggest annoyance on this team right now because of all of his reviving. You guys know the drill at this point. Let's see. Let's heal up the Geonosian soldier back here. There we go. We got a nice little heal. So our Geonosian soldier is back up to snuff right now. And, because of the B1 Battle Droid, we're going to just kind of keep everyone protected and whatnot. Let's just keep hammering away over on Jolee. There we go. The faster we can get rid of Jolee, the better. There we go. We got a nice little buff to spell. We lost our Sun Fac, unfortunately, but that's going to be fine. As we see, we're starting to get Extortion to spread around. Let's go after Kenobi, get a mass assist over here. There we go. Got a couple of counterattacks. We're trying to get under the protection of Kenobi right here. It looks like he's going to lose his bonus protection in a second. Who needs the protection from B1? Let's just give it to Geonosian Soldier. He's a bit more frail. And there we go. So Kenobi lost all of his bonus protection, which means he is susceptible for getting a lot of debuffs on him. And let's put some Extortion over on Anakin. All right, bonus protection's gone on Jolee. We can do more Extortion. Everyone's got Extortion, so let's do this. Let's call everyone to assist over on Jolee. See if we can get a stun. Beautiful. We got a stun over on Jolee. We have so much Extortion on the other field. These fools won't get rid of Extortion. They don't want to share their dirty laundry with the whole entire world. And unfortunately, that's going to be the ultimate demise of this team. Can we keep going after Jolee? We got to get rid of him as fast as possible. Yes, Anakin will get ticked off, but it's worth it. All right, Anakin, he got rid of Extortion, and it probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, because we're just going to reapply Extortion right now on Anakin, because he's got the least amount of, he's the last one that didn't have Extortion, and now we're just going to take this team piece by piece apart. Let's go after Anakin now, because I don't want to take any more bonus turns. There we go, lost bonus protection. Dooku's going to do his thing. Let's get a stun over here. Very nice, and there we go. We took out a Bastila team, and it was all possible because of the B1 Battle Droid. We kept our team up to snuff, but man, once you have B1 Battle Droid in here, the team gets so much more durable, and there's so much more tenacity, so much critical avoidance. The B1 Battle Droid doesn't lose his stacks, and it turns out to be a really fun lineup. So let's fast forward this. This is exciting to see. Nute Gunray, unreworked Geonosians, and of course the B1 Battle Droid in there takes out a Bastila team. And in my opinion, taking out Bastila with Nute Gunray, that's a big highlight for him. Okay, so we're gonna do one more battle with this team right here, the best Nute Gunray team that doesn't take away too much from other teams right now. And we're gonna go up against another very popular Grand Arena team I see quite often. Very defensive, very durable, very annoying with Nest and Kira. Lots of revives because of Vandor, Chewbacca, and whatnot. Lots of taunts, but luckily because of Extortion, we're going to be able to manhandle this team, and because of Count Dooku's repos, we should be able to get under that protection that Enfys Nest is so annoying about. Here we go. Let's start getting Extortion on the field. Let's start applying it to L337. Let's get a couple of assists right here. There we go. We got a nice little assist, and our team is just blazing fast out the gate. And the nice thing is, Dooku can hide the B1 Battle Droid under stealth, so Sun Fac takes all the beating unless all these AoE start coming in and doing their thing. Let's do this. Let's get a taunt of our own up here. And then Zalbar, in a second, he's going to lose his taunt. Boom! His taunt is gone. That's all because of Extortion doing its thing. We have to get rid of Vandor Chewbacca first. Vandor Chewbacca is the main threat on the field. If you don't take out Vandor Chewbacca, you're in for a very, very long battle. Looks like L337 got rid of Extortion, so now our critical damage is increasing on our team. Let's just go over to Vandor. We got to take out Vandor as soon as possible. We got to try to get a shock over on Zalbar over there because he's going to get a taunt. But luckily, we have some ways to eventually try to dispel that taunt. There we go. Let's get rid of that taunt. Boom! There we go. That's gone. Let's just go after L337 here. All right, unfortunately, Zalbar got another taunt, but we'll just start spreading more Extortion on the fields. The L3 is almost done, and Zalbar, or Vandor Chewbacca, he doesn't have prepared, so he won't be doing any reviving anytime soon. Let's do this. Very nice. We got a nice little heal right there. Let's put everyone under stealth. There we go. Sunfac. I think that's really cool that we can have a Sunfac stand out in the open. That's why you really want Sunfac on this new Gunray team here. There we go. Look at that. Another round of profit for the Separatist. Let's get rid of that taunt right here. If I can get a nice little shock, let's see if we can get rid of L337 while we're at it here. Oh, there we go. Lots of profit right now. They don't want to mess around. They do not want to mess around. Let's heal up Sunfac. All right, there we go. Looks like they lost their L337, so no more annoying taunts in that regard. Let's keep applying Extortion everywhere. I mean, guys. And the reason I haven't pointed this out, the reason why Dooku is 100% necessary for this new Gunray team, first of all, because he just stuns a lot. He's a fast character, and he gets Master of Makashi out. But furthermore, because of Master of Makashi, you can put everyone under stealth and not worry about Enfys Nest counterattacking everyone. That is huge. That is huge. Now we can just basically auto this fool right here, and hopefully we can get a couple of counterattacks from Dooku. But eventually, we're going to take apart this team, and as long as we can try to get Dooku to get in there, use his repost and whatnot, probably is not going to happen because we're just going to manhandle this team. But there we go. A couple of attacks on a turn. And another assist from Count Dooku should get rid of her. Let's see. Let her take a turn. 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 Come on. I know you're slow. I know the Separatists are steamrolling you, but take a turn. Face your demise. There we go. I don't even think Ness got a single counterattack out because we kept everyone under stealth the whole time. And also, we got Extortion to apply like wildfires. I'm only guessing. Once Geonosian reworks come in that are going to be paired of territory battles for Geonosis, I can only imagine the new Gunray lead is going to become even better. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment, like if you did enjoy the video, and subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And until the next video, guys, peace out.
Yeah. Party Richter, Party Richter. Down. Party Richter, Party Richter. Son of a